Hey guys, welcome back to Golang tutorial. This is Dilodasm. So in the last episode we went through the main things about strings, and in this episode we'll go through around the basic concepts about arrays and slices and those stuff. So guys, so here we have a new file. We'll see the and wrong place. I should have made a bookmark already. Yes. Yes. So okay, fine. Okay, we started package main, and as usual we import formatting package, then we just go to main. Okay, that's it. So in early episode we went through what a string is. String is basically an array, or means it's a collection, continuous memory location of basic characters. So as I like array is something like it's a continuous memory location. In there we can find a lot of stuff, and that is we can form an array of integers. So just straight will go through that. Basically we have some array like my integer and let it be integer, and we can name it as something like we can make one array. So make is the is one of the function that we use to make initialize it, or we can initialize it. We initialize it this way. So make int, and what's the size of the array? So let it be maybe 20. That's fine. So here what we did was we initialized an array. We just defined an array whose name is my integer. And if we want some array of something like a bytes array, so we can just give something like this, my bytes. It will be byte. So it's a byte array. So in this manner we can make an array. Now we'll deal with how to like we just initialize it. We can just print it. We can just view how this array looks like. So print line my integer, just check it out. So basically it starts with all zeros. So when we make this when we use this make instruction, we get an array, integer array whose values are 0 initialized. If we'll just check it out what happens if you don't use this make. Basically we get an empty array. So if we give some specify some space, so it does the same thing. So that's basically an arrays. So when these guys created Go language, they want something special, like this initialization, the fixed array size. This it's a property that it got from C language. That's most programmers want those things, but often people want something more, like they want something which is not fixed, like they have in Python. So what happened was, after they made this array stuff, they made a small improvement with something called slices. So what a slice is, we can just check it out. Slice is something like as in the early episode we did mention it, a small portion about slice. It's like a part of an array. It's not an array, it's a part of an array. So if we give a slice something like this, ast equal to my integer, maybe some from starting to 10. So the first 10 points we will get in the ast slice. So ast, so we get got the same thing. So we just initialize it. Now here we can say funny thing. We can do some for I equal to range ast. So this is a shortcut for loop. We'll discuss more about loops in later tutorial episodes. So this is a standard and easy keyword that can be used for running the loop for these things. So we just run it, and we got it, and we just say ast of I equal to maybe I plus 91. That makes it worth. So you guys can see some change has been happened here. Like we only changed the ASD, but the my integer also changed. How does it happen? You can see it here. My integer, the first one printed was my integer, and next one is ASD. But as we only changed the ASD, but my integer two changed. So why did it happen? This is a serious question. Like, what is basically a slice? Earlier, when I started with Go programming language, I thought this slice is maybe just a bit of the array, but it has no relation with the array. But when I found much more interesting facts that if I want to make some changes in this array, I can use this AST and slice. So basically, slice is we can view it as something like as a structure. Like a slice will have the slice has some length. Length is defined here. Like here is the length here defined. Here is 10. We can just look the length of AST, and it's 10. Look, so it's the length, and also it has an memory location, like a memory location of my integer. If you are familiar with the C programming language, you might know what this memory stuff this AST as a pointer which points to the my integer. I'm sorry with the symbol. This is the way it does. So this way it does something magic. We just, so this is the way the slices work. Even if we make some changes with the slice, it reflects in the original array. We'll check it out with some function example. Like we make some function some might change. Okay, and in that we will give some so ljk, it's easy to pronounce. We say some byte. I'm not sure whether it will work or not, but we should make some condition. So we say for I in range ljk, we say ljk of I can be changed plus equal to 1. So we just make some change over here, and we just put it here as my change in that function. We just call ast. So we hope it works. Maybe some error pops up. No, it happened. So it does happen. So initially, if you remember, the initial value was 91, but when we changed the like when we passed through the slice through a function, it did change, and it affected the array also. So what I want to tell us, this slice has a property of it has the address location of the arrays. Of any change we make in that corresponding address locations in the slice, it reflects in the array. So that's the main thing about slice. It's the only point that we need to take care. And another good features of this thing is like we can make some capacity. We can define the capacity of the array. Like here we can see the length of AST means AST is 10, but maybe the length of my integer is 20, isn't it? Length of my integer is 20, and we'll make some change here. We just make something. I just don't want that. So just make something like integer. Yeah, sorry, it does. So is we say I'm sorry, 20 is the length, and we say 25 is the capacity. So basically capacity means is that the array which has a maximum capacity, maximum limit of 25, after which we can access the array. So it makes it will call an array, it will make a panic error. So if you do something like this, and just check it out. So you can see the length is 20, but the capacity is 25, we can say cap my integer is 25. So it's capacity, like we can give something like this. We can say maybe AST, no, we can make a new one. It's SDF equal to my integer 20 to 25, and as I mentioned in the early episodes, the indexing thing, it's like the first one in a slice, first character means the first number denotes the index of the starting item in the array, but the next index is the not the final one, but the number index plus one. Let it be the, suppose it's like if we have up to 25 elements, so the 24 will be the last index value. So we'll be having 25 means 25 minus 1 will be accessed. And another thing about slice that I want to say that is when we access a slice, and the slice will store the address location of the 0th element, and in that way they have made this Golang developers, they have made the program developers has made the structure of slice. So I just missed that one, that's what I told you. So maybe we can say SDF of maybe 10 equal to some, so not 10, it's just, we don't have 10 elements, we say equal to the 65. Let's check it out. It does work. So we say SDF. So now it does work. So we can see, I can see SDF has got these things. So in this way we can make a capacity. Capacity is the limit. We can just put a limit, means maximum limit of the maximum capacity, maximum range that the array could grow into. So that's it. So and we need not put the size in there, like maybe we are not intended to use the maximum capacity of the integer. If you are putting just something like this, that means the capacity and the length is same, both are full, and you cannot exceed more than this. So okay. And another thing I want to tell was another function which might be very useful for you guys. It's copy. Copy is basically it is an intelligent function. Like what we'll do, let's see what it does. So we make some array or slice, something like that. We make some, it's like slice my slice equal to what does making it will make some, yeah, it will make from oh yeah, it will take the whole in a slice whole array. So let it go. And what I want to do is I make a copy of it. Copy we'll do AST my slice, and here we just print this thing AST and my slice, and we just look what happened. So what did happen there? So you can see that this was the original array. Array was here, and then it we'll make some small change here. We just make 15. So yeah, so you can see that there are 15 elements here, and when we made a copy, like when it copied from my slice to AST, I guess that's it. So when it copied from my slice, though the length of ASD and my slice are different, copy intelligently did a small magic there. It just took look into the length of this AST and my slice and understood that okay, these guys are not equal. So what it does is it will copy as long as it can copy the integer items from the my slice to AST. Or is it the other way around? We just check it out. I just make some small changes, maybe. Yeah, yes, and you just So maybe we'll just go it from 10 to 15. Just check it out. So yeah, 10 to 15. Yeah, it does the magic. Like from 10 to 15, it had zero value actually. It reflected the original initial array, and what it does, it copied those values. Even though its length of these lines are not same, copy just intelligently copied these things, these values, zeros to the initial position of the AST as long as it did. So this is also a cool function. Another one is map function. Map is something like it's very easy one, like we just need all these things. It's too easy. We just say my map equal to make sorry, map. What we map, we have some string, and I guess the guys who have some knowledge with Python or Java something, they might figure it out. So we say my map of, I say my name, my name, that's a full thing. Okay, my name, I give my age, that's 23, that's fine. And we say fmt print line my map, and also my map of my name. So let's check it out. So yeah, it's like a key. When we used to pass a key and store values like that, we can map. It's not only in the string, we can make it integer or string like this. Here is the value which we want to store. Second one is the value which we want to store, and the first one is the key. So you can give Melvin. Okay, fine. Yeah, give Melvin. So it's that. There are a lot more functionality that map has. When we will discuss those things, and I don't think we don't have enough time for that. We'll discuss in another episodes. So that's it. Thanks guys, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Love and peace.